Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson, your auntie of pop culture. We've got Toya, and we just silly as hell today.
Yes, we are.
We got curls and scoop and faces and just everything. But let's get the hug. Come on.
I love this part so much.
Okay, so back home, I'm featured in Philadelphia Magazine.
Come on.
And I'm used to doing the interviewing.
Mm-hmm.
And this time they interviewed me.
Oh, how did that go, friend?
They put out my government name.
What?
Only the bill collectors know that
Exactly.
one. But they kept asking me how come I wasn't married. And I said I'm difficult. It's hard to meet somebody. And I guess because I never talk about it. And for those who are like, you never talk about it, even when I was pregnant. In 1993, 29 years old, I met Satan. That's what my girlfriends called him.
We all got one, girl.
This man broke my heart in a million pieces. I'm telling everybody he gonna marry me. He married me. He was cheating and got mad at me for doing the interview because then the other girls he was cheating with, they found out that what he was doing.
Spot.
I blew the
you're nasty.
Wait, I blew the spot.
You done blew the spot because he wanted to be a nasty dog.
Yes.
Okay, should have been honest.
So there was a time in my life when people asked me auntie advice, right? I've lived.
Uh-huh.
I've lived.
Like, sir, just because she's been married, she's been walking around like the Dalai Lama, recovering.
You know what?
Recovering from the heartbreak. We all done been through it.
I was.
It is.
I was. Now, where the Temptations come up here?
They be doing that. Eddie Kane.
Well, I guess this song is my life. Got the best of me.
Come on.
Beauty's only skin deep.
Wait, yeah. Beauty's only skin deep. Oh, yeah. They sing it much better.
I know, but that's not. I wanted y'all to hear.
Is that it? There we go. Wait,
is this it?
Yeah, hit that.
We're going to Tina.
Tina
Turner had this song in 1960. I wasn't even born.
Come on.
But this was a prelude to my life.
Yeah, this the live joint too. Woo.
There's something on my mind. What's wrong? I'm just a fool.
I don't know it. That's my part right there.
Why he treat you like you do when he's such a good man? Well, he wasn't a good man.
When they can put that kind of hurting on you, they never are good men.
He broke my heart, and I can't work my phone. But the article, it was just funny, but I just kept finding myself like, why is he grilling me about being married?
Sir, do you want it? Where's the ring? Don't talk about it, be about it.
But I lived, and that's a long story short.
You good.
Toya, you weren't here yesterday, but actor Lawrence Fishburne, who played Ike Turner,
yeah,
he wants to date. He's been divorced twice. He wants to date. He's ready for dating.
How old is Uncle Larry?
He's 60. He's not old. But this is what I'm afraid of. We could be out to dinner, right? And I'd be liking eating that bread.
Now, cornbread, Earl, no, he want the cornbread.
And he would tell me, now what you going to do, you going to stop eating all the damn bread.
And no, I'm not, Earl.
I told you when I met him years ago, he's very stern.
Yes.
And I got him to laugh when I said, who's your cornbread? And he broke this smile because he walked in so stern. He was promoting H.E.R and the B.
Okay. And you know, that makes sense because he's always been, we've looked at him as like an astute member of Hollywood, especially Black Hollywood.
Yes.
So you kind of expect that face, but to know that you knew his real work. He said, oh, this family over here.
Yes,
Jackson.
this family. So, Michael B. Jordan has moved on from Lori Harvey.
Who he with?
He's not with, they say he's with his ex-girlfriend.
Mm.
But apparently nowadays, you get them off of your social media.
See, I'm a different class. I'm a millennial. Me and Michael ain't the same type of millennial. You don't get on the page. And if you on the page, you don't get announced. You just look like somebody else in there. What they need to know?
Ooh.
Work your show that way. You ain't never got to worry about the deletes.
Ooh. Well, he had scrubbed Lori Harvey. Just scrubbed her.
Gone.
Scrubbed her off.
The
She's
memories.
gone. The memories. Singer, H.E.R. I love her.
Yes.
She's going to get ready to turn 25.
Mm-hmm.
She was a child prodigy,
Yes, she
right?
was.
She signed this contract with this management company when she was 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to get out of it because it expired and they're still taking her money. She is suing them. They're taking advantage of her. And I really hope that H.E.R. gets her money. She writes her songs. She's a musician. She's a singer.
Yes.
Love, love, love her. Reggae Sean Page is denying reports that he's returning to Bridgerton. Well, why are you hanging on the set? You ain't got nothing to do.
You there. Shut up. Don't be trying to get mad because we trying to spoil the surprise. You there.
Frozen 3, it's happening. Let it go.
Can we
let
it go?
No, because it made so much money at the box office. There will be a Frozen 3. Ooh. Can we give a huge congratulations to Holly Robinson Peete? She hails from Philadelphia.
Yes.
She got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Come on, cousin Holly.
I love Holly. Yes. Love her. Janae Aiko and Big Sean, they're going to be parents. They've been dating. They've been dating for a while.
They really have. And they're always so quiet about their business. And I love that for them.
Yeah. The legacy of Tupac Shakur lives on. His family is opening up a pop-up restaurant of his favorite foods.
Yep. Don't let Jada in there, y'all.
Yeah. So
keep her off the list.
Yeah. So Tupac, his family, and they're doing it in L.A. Okay. Yeah, Jada, stay away. Don't be hanging around the pop-up restaurant.
You know how they be doing at the shows, Patty, when they don't want somebody coming in? Leave her picture at the door.
Yeah, leave her picture at the door.
So they know.
Don't
let her come in here.
Naomi Osaka, the tennis sensation, and LeBron James are joining forces. They're forming a media company, and they're going to be producing documentaries.
I love this.
For people like me.
Yes, I love this.
Who loves the documentaries. George Michael, one of my favorite singers from the 80s.
Yeah.
A new book has come out about the final years.
Y'all better leave my man alone.
George Michael, what a life he led.
Mm-hmm.
He had the hits with Wham, Careless Whispers,
what? Do the jitterbug.
Wake Me Up Before You Go. Careless Whisper, Everything She Wants. He had songs. Freedom, he had songs.
Gotta have faith.
But but apparently he had another dark side. He loved cruising, smoking, sleeping late, playing video games. He had the marijuana. He had the crack.
Oh, all right.
In a 12-year time span, he was arrested 7 times. He loved the GHB date rape drug.
Oh!
He was sleeping with his boyfriend, who was also his drug dealer.
Michael!
He went to rehab, but they ain't do nothing because he came out and died in 2016 at the age of 53 from heart failure and liver disease.
53?
He was young.
Oh, he was running through life, wasn't he?
He was. He didn't seem like he was happy. He never saw it. He gained a lot of weight. He never saw himself as happy. Aww. It took him a long time to embrace his sexuality. We talked about in the beginning of his career. But then he did, but he just wasn't happy. Oh. And this is what's sad. Those closest to him, when his mother died, former love died, his sister died, who was in charge of everything when he died. So a lot of tragedy. But George Michael, he wasn't a very happy man.
So sad. May he rest in peace. But why y'all bringing this man laundry out here?
I know. George Michael, the final years. Wait, Nene leaves.
Lord.
She's having problems with her son's baby mama. Bryson had this baby a few years ago. And the girl wants a reality show. So she's telling him, come on, we need to do this reality show. Mm-hmm. He's like, I don't want to do no reality show. She said all he wants to do is sleep on the couch and flip burgers.
And you knew that before you had the baby.
And Nene wants to do her own thing. So she's mad at Nene. She called her a has-been.
Oh.
Said, nobody wants you. You don't. We could do this reality show together. Nene ain't doing no reality show with no baby mama.
Nope. But if the baby mama gets the show, I'm in for a couple episodes.
Yeah, but
because I got to know what's going on.
But she's doing that. But getting back to Lawrence Fishburne, Martin Lawrence is out here looking for love too.
Everybody looking for love. 'Tis the season. What's going on?
Martin called out women. I used to do this dumb stuff in my 20s. You would go out with a guy. You could go to a restaurant, and nothing was happening, and you'd be like, oh,
I gotta go.
I'm sleepy. I gotta go.
It's time. Thank you for the meal.
After I had my steak, potatoes, carrot cake, and everything else in my appetizer.
Let's do it again next week.
Martin Lawrence was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he said, these girls just want to go to restaurants to eat.
What else we supposed to do at the restaurant, sir? Look at the food?
Yes.
No, we eat, and you gonna pay for it. I got the next date.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That is, okay. I love it.
Yeah, so they're dating, but would you?
Everybody want the love.
Let us know in your comments, what would you do in that type of situation?
I'm gonna go on this date and you're gonna pay for this food.
Yes.
Now I told you a couple more dates, I got you.
Now we came on with the silliness, but if you live in the Philadelphia area, Philadelphia Magazine, I've just never opened up. So I just think there are just certain parts of my life,
but that's why you're so relatable to the masses, because it's so funny. You don't open up about it on stuff like this, but it's so formal. But on here, Patty gives y'all exactly who she is. Now, she done talk to you about this stuff. Just the magazine, like, hold up, you should have said, go watch my YouTube.
But it is, and people will treat you strange, and they're like, well, but you don't talk about it. Well, just because you don't talk about it don't mean you ain't got no man.
Thank you.
It's just that we're not ready to bring them out. But when I do,
you see it. You'll see it when
that wedding's going to be the Dell Music Center. It's in Philadelphia. I'm having food trucks.
Can't wait.
It's going to be epic. The best and hottest DJs. And maybe I should get Elle to sing and be like, you could have been standing at Elle, but you was playing.
Elle, get yourself together, walk down this aisle, and then get over there and sing. And when you're done singing, come right back here and hold my hand. That's all right, Paige. Just get on one of those leashes.
In life, one needs to have a good laugh.
Yes.
And we hope that we gave it to you today with the silliness and the stories and who would date who. Thanks so much for joining us. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a minute. We never know when she could pop in.
From time to time, y'all gonna see me more often though, but from time to time I'll be popping in.
Yes, we'll be popping in, and hopefully we can bring you a story of our adventure with our cousin, Lionel Richie.
Child, I can't wait. Because we're going to go
see him in Atlantic City on Friday.
Lionel, here we come.
Here we come.
Well, what you want? You want some cornbread? What we bringing on, Patty?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Because you got to feed family when they come in town.
Yeah, it's when they come into town. But have a great afternoon. And thanks for joining us.
Bye.